subtubes. Let's see how the wand sales are doing as of now. 5 left. And on the clear wand, 20 people have it in their cart. Silver wand, 20 people. Yellow wand, 17 people. Orange wand, 18 people. And the red wand, 20 people. There's only one wand available. You know, it's weird because when a lot of people add it to their cart, whoever buys it first gets it. So I got a little bit of revenue coming in from that shortly. I guess it's first come, first serve, but I have to wait for that money to arrive in, you know, in the bank because, well, shipping wands isn't exactly cheap, especially if they're international. Now, I did a review of the pizza that I had at the party with Steve and his fiance. She didn't want to be on camera that much, so I kept her off camera. And, honest pizza review is what it was. Yeah. I'm not gonna let these haters stop me from dating. I just have to be a bit more quiet about it on social media. You know. So, fuck the haters. Straight up, fuck the haters. You know, chicks don't want to date me, that's their loss, not mine. But here's something I will say. Chicks have an easier time on the dating scene. They have a gift that men want to take. That's why you see men buying drinks for women at bars. And you can call me an ass all you want, but men and women are faced with the same goddamn standards. You know, men have to feel self-conscious about their dick size. Women feel self-conscious about their boob size. It's stupid. It's fucking stupid. And this is where the problem lies, YouTube. This is where the problem lies. Because of this negative stereotype that all men want is sex, that negative stereotype affects men and women. It gives men a negative, you know, association, and it makes women entitled to dick. You know, so if women get rejected, you're constantly hearing this, oh, what? You couldn't handle me, blah, blah, blah. Acting like their pussy's made out of diamond and gold, for fuck's sake, you know, like... Come on. You get these beta males who are constantly going after chicks. They don't take the time to wait for the right one to come along. And that's what makes me laugh. You know, you get these women who say they want a nice guy, but they friend zone every nice guy they meet. And they date the asshole, get their heart broken, and then bitch because all men are the same. How is that fair? And I get it, you know, if you've been with a person for a long enough time, you try to make it work with that person for a long enough time, even if that person is a complete dick to you, you still feel some emotional attachment. This is what separates men and women from the dating scene completely is, you know, women don't take being rejected up front very well. but men tend to have a harder time with breakups. Yeah. And one day, most guys will realize they fucked up bad, and they're gonna be regretting it. They're gonna get that one chick, and then they're gonna fuck it up, and then they end up going, "Oh, I could have, yeah, you know." And some guys learn from their mistakes, and some guys don't. I mean, to be fair, women do this crap too. This is why you see a lot of people on social media complaining about dating. And me complaining about it, I'm trying to understand both sides of the arguments. You know, this is what helps men and women understand each other a bit better. This is the kind of thing that makes dating a bit more bearable for people who are old enough. But then I had someone say, "Oh, you bitch like a female," whenever I complain about the dating scene. I'm not necessarily trying to complain about it, just trying to understand perspectives from different sides. Because if you look at any argument, YouTube, any argument period, there's two sides to every argument. Therefore, it takes two people to fight. And unfortunately, you have these feminazis. These are not feminists. No, a true feminist will fight for gender equality without victimizing herself. A feminazi will victimize herself and blame men for everything. Sound familiar? Yeah, I bet it does. Women are told to empower themselves with feminism, but then this idea of feminism is victimize yourself and blame men for everything. That's not feminism, that's feminazism. There's a difference. Learn it. Think about it. If women are told generation after generation that men are just pigs, men are this, da 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 da. If women are taught growing up that men are just pigs, even before they've started dating, they already have a negative assumption about the opposite sex, and they haven't even given nice guys a chance. So right off the bat, most women are programmed into that sexist mentality that all men are just pigs. And women who say shit like that, why are you focused on all men? Why aren't you focused in the good men you have in your life? Your father, your brother, you know, maybe a son. Yeah, that's the thing I don't get. That's the thing I don't get. Now, society would be so against boys being taught that all women are just bitches growing up. If boys were taught that growing up, trust and believe, women would have a stink about it. But as a man, you really can't complain about sexism because, well, here's why men cannot complain about sexism. And if you go to Google and you type in sexism, the dictionary defines sexism as prejudiced, stereotyping, or discrimination, typically against women on the basis of gender. Sexism in language is an offensive reminder of the way the culture sees women. Synonyms, blah, 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 blah. Even the definition of sexism targets women, and it makes me sick to my stomach. And oh, the irony of it, the first four fucking words of this definition, prejudiced, and the second word makes it even more ironic, stereotyping or discrimination. So the stereotype, of course, being that only women get treated unfairly. Right. Right. I gotta grab a glass of water. Hold on a second. Come on, YouTube. So why then do we constantly target each other for our differences? Why is it always so convenient to blame men for everything? Because it's an easy excuse to pick on somebody. And both sexes get it. That's why it's called sexist treatment, is because both genders experience discrimination or unfair judgment. A lot of people would ask, why are you single? And the honest answer is because I'm goth. Women see the way I dress and their first response is, oh, he's a creep. And that's their loss, not mine. But then these same women will bitch because maybe it's hot as fuck outside and they wear a low-cut t-shirt because they want to dress comfortably, and society looks at them and says, oh, look at the way that slut's dressed. And then they'll complain because they're being judged for the way they dress. Oh, and the irony. Another glass of water. Yeah. Red pill lens people. Yeah. Where's the, there it is. I'm gonna grab my charger and plug my phone in and get that pizza review on the upload. You do hear Steve's female fiance in the background. Now if we go to preview and let's see, edit, view, go tools. Maybe preview wasn't the right program. I think it's QuickTime Player maybe. Let's see, export, revert to, I might have to open file, open location, recent. I might have to import it from QuickTime Player separately from making this video, but that's alright. My fan was gracious enough to hook us up with some pizza, and I was dealing with a lot of asshole trolls earlier. Yeah. That's alright though. I want to see if any more wands have sold yet. Still 5 left. And with this many people buying them, or trying to buy just one, these are all going to be sold within 2 days flat. It seems like people really like the copper-handled wands. Something to, I mean, the fact that I couldn't charge extra for making a nicer quality wand. People threw a fit about it, like Trump and his wall, and I suppose I really can't complain because they're being sold out, but still, try to charge a little extra for a nicer quality wand. Nope, can't even do that. That's kind of pathetic, but I'm not complaining. Trump's threatening to shut down the government for a whole year if he doesn't get what he wants. And, well, YouTube, I think it's asinine. Someone made a fake tweet about Trump tweeting about my wands, and then they used the wrong URL. They used the troll URL that the trolls took to fuck with me. If you want to buy a wand, you go to KOBRAJFS wands over on Etsy.com/shop, which at this point I guess doesn't do much good because they're going to be sold out anyway. Yeah. You know, there's definitely a cute chick I want to ask out on Valentine's Day, and you know, if it doesn't work out like I hoped it would, no big deal. It's not the end of the fucking world. And that's all I'm saying on that issue. Not really an issue, I call it a situation. And, you know, the way I see it, YouTube, cobras don't waste their venom in the wild, so why should humans waste their time? You apply that logic to dating, and I guarantee you, you learn to be a bit more stealthy with your dating tactics. You'll be able to find anyone you want. Guaranteed. You might think that you're this or you're that. You can't find nobody. Bullshit. You shouldn't use anything really as an excuse to not date. I mean, you might think, oh, your ass is too small, or you're too fat, or some stupid shit like that. Bullshit. That's an excuse. That's a fucking excuse. That'd be like me saying, oh, I have autism, I have Asperger's, I can't date, I'm socially awkward. Fuck that. I'm not going to use my own disorder as an excuse. You know what I'm saying, YouTube? It's bullshit. There's a reason why I've been keeping my dating life with females off of social media, if it does happen. No, it really hasn't happened in a while, but there's a reason why I plan on doing it if it does happen. Because, and I hate to say it, but look what happened with my last girlfriend. The trolls bullied her into breaking up with me, and that's some horse shit, dude. You know, these trolls think, oh, this guy's an easy target because of his autism. This is hilarious. He lives in a small town and he has a social disorder, so dating for him is going to be super hard. Let's make it more difficult. Ha 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 ha. And to me, you know, that just says, how miserable are you, dude? Or dudette? How miserable of a person are you that you're going to go to such extreme lengths to fuck with somebody? And you can't even admit that you're a fan of my videos. You just want to fuck with me because you're an asshole. You know, like these pricks that got me fired from Wendy's, you know, that was some bullshit. I put in 4 years of loyal service. And, you know, customer is rude to me. I made a video complaining about a rude customer, and that's how I got fired. Like, really? And that's the thing of it, in like the 4 years that I worked there. I never dealt with someone that rude before, and the way I handled it was so professional, and I made note of that, and I still got fired for it. Like, really? You know, in the video in question, I didn't cuss the customer out or any shit like that, YouTube. You know, in the video in question, I made mention that what I had done was just smile politely and keep doing my job. You know, because when you own a business, the customer is right. Now, I imagine shipping is going to be a bit more hectic after the holidays, so some people are probably concerned about their wands not arriving quickly enough. Well, if I'm doing international shipping, keep in mind it's going to take a little bit longer. You know. But if it's been like 2 months and you haven't fucking received your wand, then it got lost in the mail. That's something I'm not in control of. You either give me the right address when I go to ship them, otherwise, you know what I'm saying, you're wasting my time and you're wasting your time. You know. I'm trying to make an honest business selling handcrafted wands, and I don't need, you know, people dinking me around, so to speak. And believe me, people have tried to fuck with my wand business, and it's failed. But when I get a smoking hot girlfriend in the next couple of months, what the fuck are you haters gonna be doing? Still talking shit. The next thing I'm gonna say, YouTube, is if you find a girl that laughs at your stupid jokes, keep an eye on her. And I don't mean in a stalkerish sort of way. I mean, if she becomes single, pick up on that as quickly as you can. Someone else gets there first, that's your loss. Well, and hers if you're a decent person, but and if you meet a chick who's easier to talk to than she is easy on the eyes, I mean, if her beauty is just a bonus and she laughs at your corny jokes, you pick up what I'm digging, YouTube. Pick up when I'm laying down, tubes. I may end up avoiding I may end up avoiding God damn it, I'm fucking tongue twisted. I may end up avoiding the bars on V-Day, depending on how things go. I got a plan in motion, and it's getting taken care of. If I found a way to put a quartz crystal into the handle of a copper-handled wand, then people couldn't be like, oh well, you're charging more for that one, that's horseshit, I'm disappointed in you. Fuck off. You're disappointed in me because I'm running a business? or because I'm charging more for a better quality wand with a fancier handle. You know, that's the thing that really gets me. Is some of you act like I'm a goddamn circus animal, and as soon as you crack the whip, I make a video. That's not how this works. I make a video when I fucking want to. You know what I'm saying? And if it's past 10 o'clock, I'm not going to be making a super loud ass fucking video. That's for damn sure. But fuck these haters, dude. They ain't got shit on me. I think it's hilarious, though. They try to fuck with me. They try, and the harder they knock me down, the harder I get back up. So if I get a girlfriend, that's all I have to say is I got one, and that's it. Tell you how old she is, and that's it. You don't have to know jack shit after that. And when I'm not making videos, more than likely I'll spend time with her. You know what I'm saying? And if you can't handle that, then that's your own goddamn fault. I mean, I appreciate the loyalty and support, but holy shit. If I quit making videos for 2 weeks, I guarantee you people would lose their fucking minds. They'd be like, I need my King Cobra fix. But yes, it's nice to see that my wands are selling out quick as shit. That makes me feel good about what I'm doing as a business person. Not too many people can say they have their own business, especially somebody with Asperger's. But people be like, oh, you have Asperger's, that must suck. I'm like, dude, I don't want your sympathy. I make fun of my disorder all the fucking time. Every time I fart, I'm like, oh, it smells like Asperger's. Because that's what you do. How else do you deal with it? Because at this point you realize that life has a sick sense of humor. We're going to take a social disorder that makes you awkward around humans and call it Asperger's. It's just, it sounds funny, you know, that's the thing of it, you know. That's the thing of it, YouTube. People are stupid sometimes. You know what makes me laugh, YouTube? 1 second. That's the bloody thing of it. Is when people treat me like I'm stupid, I go, right. And that's just the social stigma attached to having any sort of disorder. People either think you're or, you know what I'm saying? And that's just the mentality that people have, you know. I'll walk into the fucking store and people look and they immediately know who it is. And they're just like, oh, that's da 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 da. He's special, quote unquote. Right. Which is the politically correct way of saying you're retarded. Pfft. There's a good chance that those wands will sell out over the weekend. So for the ones that are in progress, they're going to have to wait until the weekend is past. But the wands are selling out quickly, which is good. But, I'll catch at you in a minute, tubes.